If you think Apple's Mac Mini has been going viral all over the web with all that Clawdbot hype and everything else, well, you haven't seen anything yet because Apple's M5 Mac Mini is coming very soon, and it's not only gonna be the best value PC ever made, but also the value king of AI hardware, especially for a PC that can fit in your pocket. So before I get into the 5 major changes we're expecting on the new M5 Mac Mini, I've got to explain the 3 reasons why the Mac Mini is getting so popular in recent months. For number 1, we have the combination of the super tiny and compact form factor with the simple plug and play setup. I mean, this is the easiest PC to set up ever. You connect it to your display, turn it on, and it is working. You have a reliable software. It's the best for your uncle, your aunt, your grandma, pretty much everyone who you don't want calling you all the time asking you to fix their PC. If they get this, you won't hear nothing from them. For number 2, we of course have the whole Clawdbot or Malt bot virality that's going on. Everybody's picking these up like crazy. It is trending now. Within minutes, you can create your own AI assistant for doing all the tasks that you don't like doing and so much more. But the great thing about the Mac Mini is that when you're not utilizing it for Clawdbot, you still have an extremely capable PC for doing so many other things, unlike a Raspberry Pi that's kind of useless unless you're doing programming and AI stuff with it. And that is why so many people are converting to the Mac Mini. And finally, for number 3, this thing is insanely powerful. I mean, the M4 chip, super quick and snappy, M4 Pro, even faster. You have no fan noise, no overheating. This destroys everything in its price range in terms of performance. I mean, there's a reason why this has blown up over the past year on local LLM AI subreddits. People are buying these and using them to run models. The only thing that's missing is even more performance, and that is where the new M5 Mac Mini comes in. So let's jump right into the 5 upgrades we're expecting with the M5 Mac Mini. For number 1, it is the SSD storage performance that's getting a massive upgrade, and we already know because we have the M5 MacBook Pro and we've tested it, it is just insane. It's over 3 times faster than the M4 in terms of the read speed. So much snappier, almost twice as fast in terms of the write speed, with both of them being over 6,000 megabytes per second on each, and we have never seen that before on any base Apple chip, so the M5 is the first. For the second upgrade, we of course have the M5 chip performance. Once again, we've seen it in the M5 MacBook Pro, and the single core is 16% faster, almost 4,300 points. I mean, that is the fastest single core score ever. And the web browsing is also very fast. For multi-core, it is 20% faster than the M4 chip, 35% faster graphics performance with the same 10 GPU cores, but then it gets faster in ray tracing, 50% faster, even better, and then twice as fast rendering projects in Blender. And then for number 3, we have AI performance, and it has improved a ton. We tested it against the M4 chip in terms of text to image AI generation, and this new M5 chip was over twice as fast as the M4, even though it has the same number of GPU cores. And Max Weinbach tested the new neural accelerators that are built into the M5's GPU cores, and his prefill was 3.65 times faster. I even tested the M5 versus the M4 Pro chip with 16 GPU cores, and the M5 beat it. Now, before we get into the next one, this video is sponsored by the world's first 8K 360 drone, the Antigravity A1, which is not only the most capable drone in the world, but we have never had this much fun with a drone before because it comes with POV goggles where you or your kids can feel like you're flying in the sky with a super immersive experience, all while the A1 is recording the 360-degree 8K video so you can frame any angle in post, including shots that you would have missed with other basic drones. Even better, it comes with so many different auto tracking and framing features, which make it a blast to use, like using free motion control mode, so you simply point where you want to go and the drone follows. It's just incredible. They also just did a big update with the simulator feature and with support for Imperial metrics, and right now they're doing a flash sale so you can get 15% off all Antigravity A1 bundles from now until February 9th using the link below. Now jumping into number 4, we of course have the upgraded M5 Pro chip, which we have not seen yet, but it should be showing up in the M5 Pro MacBook Pro very soon, and we're expecting a massive jump in graphics and AI performance. First off, we have the regular CPU performance. We're expecting the same 16% faster for single core, the same 20% for multi-core, but getting into the graphics, my prediction is that we're gonna see 43% faster graphics performance than the M4 Pro. That means about 160,000 points in metal. And then in terms of AI performance, it is going to be nuts because I believe Apple's gonna use AI as the main marketing point. So they are gonna make it insanely fast with all those upgrades. And then finally, for number 5, Apple's gonna upgrade this to Wi-Fi 7 and hopefully Bluetooth 6 with Apple's new N1 wireless chip. I believe it makes sense for Apple to put that into the Mac Mini because it increases the wireless reliability, the performance, and it also saves Apple money by not having to pay another company like Broadcom for those wireless chips. And now with those 5 upgrades out of the way, I want to answer the original question of why the M5 Mac Mini is going to really go viral unlike anything we've ever seen, and I have 3 reasons for it. Number 1 is that the value you're gonna get will continue to get even better than any other PC on the market, which all the other PCs right now, they're increasing in price massively, especially with the RAMpocalypse going on, and people are gonna be buying the base M5 Mac Mini not because it's a great machine and it's very fast, because it's gonna end up being the cheapest way to get a great, reliable PC out there. This will be the only good choice at the $600 price range. And that brings me to the second reason, which is the AI performance will be so insane that people are not gonna be buying the M5 Mac Mini for setting it up to use as a machine for things like Clawdbot, which is web-based, but they're gonna buy this for doing AI tasks directly on the local machine itself, since it's gonna be so capable. And for reason number 3, I believe Apple will not be raising prices of the machine itself or the actual RAM upgrades, which Ming-Chi Kuo just reported today, and he agrees with me that Apple will be eating those margin costs and keeping the pricing the same in order to try to capture as much of the market as possible and get a lot of Windows people to convert over to the Mac. And yes, the RAM upgrades that Apple has right now are pretty expensive, but everybody else right now is charging more than they did before, while Apple is gonna be charging the same that they have charged for years, even if it was overpriced, but it makes a big difference, and people are gonna notice that in mass. And now in terms of the release date, I believe it's happening for sure, almost certainly in June of this year at WWDC. That's when Mark Gurman points to, which is the middle of this year. Apple Insider's code leak also points to June, according to the macOS kind of code that's hidden that they found. So with that said, let me know your thoughts on the M5 Mac Mini and if you are going to be buying one of these. Let me know down in the comments below. Definitely subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.